Today, I want to share with you how I created my own therapist bot using ChatGPT and Remix.js. This may sound a bit strange, but if it's used right, ChatGPT can be an incredible tool for your mental health. Now, I do feel a need to point out that this is not in any way a replacement for real and personal therapist for any serious mental health related issue. So please be advised. So far, if you're liking this video, make sure to subscribe. I create interesting videos about programming, solving interesting problems, and general programmer lifestyle videos. I can assure you that you won't be disappointed if you do. So you might be wondering why I created my own therapist in the first place. Well, I stumbled onto this article which was talking about how ChatGPT can be used as a journal, and it sounded absolutely brilliant. I do practice mindfulness and meditation, but one thing I felt lacking is the need for therapy, and this felt like a perfect tool for providing therapy without any additional cost. So let's see how it works. So in this screen, we have all the different therapists available. We have cognitive behavior therapy, we have marriage and family counselor, divorce therapist, humanistic therapy, and integrative and holistic therapy. So these are some of the therapies that I can think of. So we will try for now the cognitive behavior therapy. So I will click here and it opens this chat window. So at the top we have the name of the therapist, and then there is a timer going on which starts at the beginning of the session, and then we have a message from the therapist, which in this case is a ChatGPT. Let's try it and see how it works. So the therapist is saying that, hello, let's start by exploring different parts of yourself. So here in the beginning it's just explaining some stuff about the human behavior, and then at the end it's asking us a question about part of ourselves. So in this case I will put some generic things about myself. So I can say I tend to stress a lot about small things. Can you help me? Why? And then I can click send on now. So right away it displayed our message here, and then it gave some answer as well. So it says here, of course it's common to feel stress about small things. I'm not gonna read the whole thing here, but it seems like quite a thoughtful answer. So the whole idea is that you can write to ChatGPT about your own life and explain and explore some of the problems you are having emotionally or psychologically, and ChatGPT will come up with the answer and will try to figure out the problems for you. So this can be pretty useful because it accumulates all the history of yourself, and then based on that context it comes with the answer, and it also tries to help you out with your thought processes. So let's try another one. Let's go back and I will click on, let's assume that I had a divorce, so I will click on that, and now we are with the Emma, who is apparently a divorce therapist. So she's also giving us some thoughtful advice here as well, and actually this sounds to me like some of the things a therapist might say. So I can say here that my wife stole all my money and left me. How do I get her back? Which apparently is not a very healthy thing to do, but just to see the ChatGPT's reaction here. So that's quite actually funny because it's acknowledging that yes, my wife stole my money and left me. Overall, it's pretty simple UI. You have list of therapists here, and then you have the chat window here which displays all of your history and also all the answers from the ChatGPT. So I will just explain on a basic level how it's working, and then in my future videos I will break down everything on how I made this work. So first thing is that we are using Remix.js with MySQL and Prisma, which is an ORM, and I have made a video about this ORM in my channel, and we have a table for all the therapists we have. The important part is that we have these prompts. These are system prompts that we give ChatGPT in the beginning of the chat to set the context. Second, we have messages table where we are saving all the different messages from the chat ChatGPT and the user. And then if I go to the code, I have this function here which takes the session and all its history. And in this context, the history is all the previous messages in addition to the system message. And then we pass it to OpenAI's Chat API, which is using ChatGPT 3.0.5 Turbo model, which is the latest model they have. And we pass the history here, and then we have the temperature, which is set to 0.6. So this is on a very basic level how everything is working, but of course this is not enough. In my future video, I will break down the whole application. So make sure to subscribe to follow on that. Alright, that's today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification for more awesome videos like this. And if you do create your own therapist with ChatGPT, I would love to hear about the experience below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time.